is thank you all for coming, first of all. This is really great. I know it's kind of warm in here. Wanted to thank a few people right off the bat. I wanted to thank the Civil Liberties Defense Center in Oregon, Lauren Reagan especially, and Kim Marks, because they were involved in having a short period of time of bringing the returned objects from the FBI to the office there, and then we had to get the stuff sent from there to here. If Leslie wants to, he can tell you all about the time crunch of getting it here and plenty of time for this exhibit. I also want to thank some people that have really put a lot of hard time into this exhibit for the last week, a few of us for over a month. I wanted to thank Ruddy, who's back there with Global Justice Ecology Project. There's our genetically engineered trees campaigner, and she's a direct action trainer, does some work with Earth First. And B is somewhere around here as a climber. Ruddy's a climber. And again, Ann Peterman. Leslie is somebody that we really have to thank, because without Leslie being in town, this probably never would have happened. I want to thank Kip, the media coordinator, for all kind of projects that run out of here, which includes Buen Vivir Gallery, Global Justice Ecology Project, Biofuel Watch Media, and the campaign, international campaign to stop genetically engineered trees. And also my name is Sarah, who helped put some of the panels together. As I said, I'm the curator, and this is a special event. We, the last two exhibits we had, our first two exhibits were upstairs, and we had a chance to move down and get a storefront, and we decided that we were going to do that to be more visible so people would see what's going on and we could capture their attention and try to get people to come in and see some more things that are going on that usually the mainstream media does not capture. If any of you are here from the mainstream media, well, thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here. As I said, we try to make art and politics fit a little bit. I'm going to I hate to read off the things, but I wanted to say that the Buen Vivir Gallery, why we chose that name. And it's because it's a concept that is stemming from indigenous cultures throughout the Southern Americas. Buen Vivir supports life in harmony between humans, communities, and the earth, where work is not a job to make some wealthy, but a livelihood that is sustaining, fulfilling, and in tune with the common good. This is a philosophy slowly spreading northward, and the Buen Vivir Gallery aims to bring it to Buffalo. We would really like people to start thinking a little bit deeper about why they work for people, who they work for people, and what does it all mean when we're in a world right now that is sort of seemingly to some of us becoming very apocalyptic. And this is not the grand reopening. This is a special event because Leslie and I talked for a while, and we decided, well, let's do it here. There's the time before a show. So we put all this stuff together really quickly, I think. And there is going to be a grand reopening, and it's going to be the 7th of August starting, and it's called Triumph and Tragedy, Movements for Change Around the World. And it's photographs by Anne. And I don't want to really go into the whole thing, what it's about.
Here are flyers. I'll pass them around.
There are flyers. The next show is going to be called The End of the Game Revisited, and it's the 50th anniversary of the controversial photographer Peter Beard's book, The End of the Game, The Last Word from Paradise. And it should be very, very interesting. And then that starts the 2nd of October. And the 5th of February, we're going to have a Paris exhibit on the climate. And the show is coming here after premiering at the Paris UN Climate Talks from different photographers from around the world. And these are not the official photographers for the United Nations. These are the photographers that are out in the grassroots, photographing the people and bringing it here. It's not sanctioned by the UN whatsoever. It's basically a lot of people trying to get out there and doing good with cameras and documenting reality. I could sit here and talk forever, but I don't want to. I'd like to talk a little bit about the program real quickly. Leslie is going to start out and say what Leslie is going to say, and then we're going to watch some video clips of the actual raid that happened the day of the day of the raid. And then after that, Michael Kuzma is going to speak. And I don't think I gave Michael credit when I was saying of all the people that helped make this show possible. But Michael is somebody that really did make this show possible, and we're really grateful for all the work that Michael does for the community here and for many other things. So I'm going to just turn it over to Leslie.